Okay, so before we were rudely interrupted by Tiffany. Anyway, yeah, so we got a bunch of stuff I'd like to do, stuff we have planned, stuff we are planning. Basically, this is going to be the room we do it all in. But anyway, back to what I was actually doing. I am looking for, see, I got these, and these are actually nasty little bits. I punched out a piece right here. And you can see I got a big old gash right there. I super glued it because that's what was handy, and I'm a man. So we need parts 93 and 81. Let's see. They're 93 and 81. They are just the dinkiest of pieces. So now you get to see me be an old man, because I can't see some of these. And a lot of it I am filing down, but I'm using these to get that excess before I start filing, so I don't have as much to file. And before anybody thinks that I'm a pro, I'm not a pro at all. Furthest thing from it. I see this is picking up my sound. I just hope it's picking it up enough. This is the same laptop I did my comic book reviews on, and the mic that came with it was actually really good. And now I'm using, bear with me, I'm using this little Samson here, which I can actually position differently. There. Okay. So anyway, let's double check these, see if our nails catch. That's how I do it. It's a little bit. It's very, very little. It's very little. These are so small, I might actually just want to paint these. Because I figure any blemishes, you know, this is Warhammer 40K. Any blemishes can be, we can call them, you know, war marks or whatever. I don't think they have to be pristine. As much as I'd like them to be pristine, it makes more sense if they are scarred. If you ask me. But you are, because you're on my channel. And it's a live stream, but nobody knows I'm here. I'm all alone. There's neighbors right back there. I'm sure one day they're going to be like, is there like an old man or something out there? All right, okay, get this little. Keeps catching my eye when I look up. Bing. Bing. All right. Anyway, distracted. Okay, so these things, I didn't do 93 and 81 separately. To me, they look exactly identical. But, okay, let's go ahead and close him. I left it open just in case glue got on there, I wouldn't glue it shut. This right here is the position that these go. Oh, crap. Okay, so you see that right there. I have this tiny little piece I can't really rotate in my fingers right there. It just slips right down it. But I have to throw a little tiny little glue. Yeah. Itty bitty tiny bit of glue. And because I'm kind of smart, I had the Gorilla Super Glue Gel because it really seems to dry super duper fast. Okay, I don't want to do it there. I'm going to do it right on the edge. Here's a nice little thin thing so I can get control of this. Boop. Right down in there. That should be enough. I'm glued. I'm glued to it. Okay. So a lot of that excess glue. This is fine enough. It's a fine enough file. A couple scrapes right across the top does it pretty good, actually. So I got a little bit of glue on there, and I didn't want it. I'm pretty sure this is a ball joint too, so I'm about to cover it up in the first place. And this is a test for me because I think I should have at least primed these pieces before I start building this thing. Ira said it'd be fine. The thing is, though, is I don't think I'm going to be able to use a spray prime for the entire thing. I'll be able to do like a quick base primer on it. But I'm going to have to get a hand primer, you know, like I can brush it on, so that I can get every nook and cranny, because these things, this one at least, oh, you see it, there's so many nooks and crannies in there and spaces. You want to see something funny? I showed this in another video, or at least I did show it in another video. I have these drones on their pedestals now. They're not glued, so I can take them off and paint them without messing up the stand. So I have these two guys. Turn them around. You see a slight difference. That one. I glued this piece right here upside down. Those two pieces are supposed to go and make a rectangle. Instead, it did not. But I think I can make it work. I think I can make it look like that's the way it's supposed to be. Whew. It is brisk out here, though. I thought it would be a little warmer to stay. I was wrong. I was dead wrong. All right, so, by the way, Hawaiian shirt. Fuck yeah. Shock top, the beer shirt, you know, take it or leave it. All those shock top, Belgian white is the only shock top I've had, but it was delicious. I'm not a beer guy. That was delicious. See, Ira is the beer guy. Actually, I want to name these off real quick. We have Guinness. Dead Guy Ale Rogue. I don't know if you see that. Okay, then we have Soul Ride, Hot Devil. I'm not sure what that other one is. It's kind of a regular one. We have Hazelnut Brown Nectar Road. Golden Monkey. Busted Knuckle. And Vanilla Porter. I don't like dark beer. If I'm gonna drink beer, I don't like dark beer. This one's actually pretty good, though. But to be honest, I got this shirt handed to me. Like, I didn't buy this. I don't wear brands unless you count Saturday Morning Cartoons a brand. And I don't. Let's see. Next up, we have guns. We have to put those guns together. Now, what is really stopping a lot of this is I'm going to put these guns together, but I'm actually going to get tiny, teeny, tiny magnets so I can swap them out. I don't want to give him a permanent gun. I want to be able to swap them in and out. The same for this back piece right here has, whoop. Okay, so yeah, they have these pieces. See, I like this one because it looks sort of stealthy, kind of like it reminds me of the neck of the Xenomorph from Aliens. I have an antenna, which has its own sort of coolness to it. And then the one that little man picked out, my Jane Wayne, is this one. Looks like rockets out the back, or maybe another thruster or something like that. It didn't have any stats, so I'm thinking whatever it is just cosmetic. You'll see maybe right here. I have excess glue right there, so I need to file it down. See, I have enough that there's a lip. I want to get rid of that lip. Okay. It's better. I think a coat of paint might do that up nicely. I did seem to flatten some of this out. So I'll just pick this right here. Either flatten this little bit out here, or that's just some glue that got down in the crack. Anyway, it's not that big of a deal. Looks like I need to file that back glue too. That back glue. I don't know why I was saying bag glue. Of course, I have been on the verge of turning on Breaking Bad in the office for the past 3 months. And lately, everything reminds me of Breaking Bad. So we're about to start another Breaking Bad binge for 2018. I don't think I watched the entire series of Breaking Bad last year. I did watch all The Office, though. I do remember that. I was like, did I make it all the way through? And then I remember the Gettysburg episode. And I was like, yep, I definitely did. Okay, so the guns. Let's go ahead and glue our guns. This will be fun, actually, I think. We have a handful of guns right here. So let's go ahead and put those. See, is that one clipped? I think this one's clipped. I'm so nervous now since I got cut because it was a deep cut. Okay. Now I'll just pinch all of these. Very good. And with any luck, I want you to stay. Okay. Now what we did was this one right there. That should have stayed, but it didn't, so it's fine. I had this gift from my sister. She's a shitty sister. She gave me these Dr. Strange plates. When you they all four form his little symbol. These are not going to get used for food. They're nice plastic. I can drop them. So we're going to use them as I can set this on here and spray paint it. I'll be able to just, move this around. Because we're going to have a paint box, spray paint box, sort of fumigate, so we're not huffing spray paint all day. Okay, not going to do this much longer. My hands are getting really cold. Fuck me, the heater's so bad. Okay, let's get these guns. Ooh, we're getting close to the head, too. I wish that window was open, just that one. Right, so we have 100, 101, 77, 78, 90, 89, 75. Okay, so we have all the guns here. Ooh. Ooh. See, I'll show you what I just did. What I just did was a boo-boo. Oh, shit. Okay. So what I did was, instead of being real careful, I bent this a little bit so it's not the straightest. But since it's a combining piece, once I glue it together, we'll have a gun. Right like that. And then, of course, the little white stress mark right there from where I bent it, it's going to get painted over. So all's well, that ends well. However, don't want to make that same mistake again. So I'm going to put some cuts in the plastic. All right, and here. Basically, I'm just trying to make this as easy as possible to get out. I can cut here and here. Okay, let that one. So I'm gonna cut those two out, but I can do that and that. Get those two. Oh, and this one only has these two, so I can just watch out. Part of it went over there. Okay, so I love this workshop, man. If it was just a little warmer, this place would be nice. Of course, then come summertime, I'd probably be like, if it was just a little cooler in here, I wouldn't die. And the next thing we're going to work on is finding a trash can. So I don't have one. Trash makes me angry. What's that? I got another one here. And these are all possible shoulder mounts, yeah. So see, these go up top like that. So they go on the shoulders like this. That's what we're looking for. That's the idea here. I almost want to glue these together and then sand it down though. Because I feel like I can really lose these edges if I sand them separately. Big old thing there. Actually, I can go a little more. There we go. Perfect. Probably won't even have to sand that son of a bitch. No, there's still a little bit there. I think I can get it though. There we go. Point fit. Point fit. Let's see. And without breaking you. Okay. Set that guy back over here. Yeah, we're really gonna have to figure out like a better position for this thing. Also gonna need some Kleenex because the cold has made my nose run and I'm about to live stream my runny nose with boogies. Okay. I really kind of just want to glue these and then sand it. Because I think a lot of these extra things can be just trimmed off real quick. If I glue them together, I can kill two birds with one stone. And if I have to sand, I can make sure I get the right shape in it. Hello! It's working.
Awesome.
You want to say hi?
Not really.
Not really. Is dinner done?
Yes, dinner's done.
Of course it is. All right, I'm coming.
All right. Don't cut yourself.
Too late. Don't cut yourself. Like she would know. All right. Okay, so I guess dinner time is as good as any time. To pause. Okay. All right, so we have our guns here. Another reason gluing them together is going to be okay is because once I get these magnets in, I got to get the right size Dremel because we are prepared for dremeling. And actually that size right there might be perfect because all I have to do be on this side is, no, it's a little big. Right here, I have to put a magnet in. Yeah, it's big, but I have to put a magnet in right there. Make a little hole, a little tiny hole, glue the magnet in, and then put the magnet on these things because that. Hold on. Well, let me grab the other one. The other one should fit. Right like that. Yeah, it's crumbling right now. It's also, I don't know, is it just me? Or does these seem a little, okay, let me see. I need to be writing the names down. Okay, it's not because I didn't glue these, so those are actually adjustable as well. So yeah, just have to be super careful with the magnet, but yeah, perfect. It's coming along so nice. So nice. You know what? Before I go in, let's glue these goddamn guns together. It's very simple. Whoop. They pretty much give you the contact points. You see, right there's a little hole. Right, just squeeze a tiny bit of glue down in there. We got a lot. Boop. And these, right where those circles are, this one has little pegs. You see them? Kinda. My light sucks. There it is. I should be able to just pop those things together. Squeeze it. It takes about 4 seconds, not even joking, about 4 seconds for this glue to stick. And just do that to each of them. Oh, on this side. So, a little there. A little there. And squeeze 4 seconds. I want these for the next one. Not because it's tougher, but because I probably should have been using them here. And these are just reading glasses. I think they're only 1.75 strength. So they're not even that strong. I need some 4s. Some for, you know, magnifying power or whatever it's called. That's what I would like to have. But these, honestly, you know, I do everything right here anyway. You know, like, what is that, like 4 inches from my face? Okay. Woo! This one's super easy. This one be super duper easy to put the use the back side of this, scrape off this glue. This would be super duper easy for this one here. Let me make sure I got that all on there. Yep. And this was the bent one, so you see how straight that came out. Once I got it glued, you still see the white from the stretch. Unlike the other ones that had the holes, these have just those 3 little contacts that I just take this and go a little boop. Oh, I got a lot. Let's smear that out. So this one's going to be super duper super glued. And turn this around. The back of this, we're going to scrape away some of that excess paint. Glue. All right, let's wipe that one away. Wipe some of that away. I got more coming out here. Just don't want a whole bunch of glue clumped up there. Okay. See, perfect. And then I can go back. I can trim up some of that because that's still quite a bit. Like your fingernail catch it. So I can come back. And if that don't work, take this. And we actually have quite an array of different ones to use. See, this one's got kind of a, it's like a triangle. Nice for little edges. This one's round, which I really like this one. But it's just a circle. It's like a ice pick. I don't know why ice pick for me is a weapon. Yeah, so I'm probably going to be doing this a little later if my hands aren't too cold. And if not today, tomorrow after work, something like that. But for now, I got that far. I think it's telling me to glue the little guy shut like this because I'm about to put the head on. But my thing is, why the hell would I put that little guy in there if I'm just going to glue him shut? I don't have a clue. So I'm going to go inside. I'm going to go eat dinner, research that, and we'll see where we are after that. I'm so glad to be back with you guys. I'm so glad that it's in this format, and I'm so glad it's in my workshop. All right, I'm going to go eat dinner, everybody. Have a nice time.